Joe Snuzewski. Close enough. All right. We're set here today in this matter for...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. No deals, no handshakes, just a full-on court trial. When both parties show up live and on video, you know this isn't your average legal spat. This one's going the distance, and we're here for all of it.
A contested court trial. The parties were present in the court by video and in person on January 9th, 2025. The court did require the parties to speak to each other to see if they can negotiate and resolve the matter. The court has been informed that an agreement has not been reached. Therefore, we will continue with the case here today. All right, then Mr. Lundeen, we have Barry Lundeen appearing in person with his counsel or with his client, Northern ATMs LLC. Who is appearing with you and seated next to you, Mr. Lundeen?
Clint Hetchler, Hetchler.
And who is Mr. Hetchler?
He's the sole member of the LLC.
Sole member of LLC. Thank you. And
now here's a twist. Joe Susie is showing up without an attorney. That's a risky move. Representing yourself in court. It's like stepping into a chess match without knowing the rules. Will he pull a miracle or crash and burn?
Have Joe, and how do you say your last name?
Suznowski.
Suznowski?
Yes.
Suznowski appearing in person without counsel. We're set today again for this contested court trial. Mr. Lundeen, you have filed the complaint. This is your matter. I am going to ask, at least at this time, that both Mr. Hetchler and Mr. Suznowski.
So, Northern ATMS isn't some tiny side hustle. This guy's running over 100 ATMs and bars, gas stations, you name it. We're talking about a serious business operation. That means serious money, serious contracts, and serious consequences if something goes wrong.
Please stand and rise and raise your right hands and be sworn in.
Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to provide in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Lundeen, may begin.
I would call Mr. Hetchler, Your Honor.
Mr. Hetchler, please come forward, have a seat at the witness stand. Thank you.
State your full name, please.
Clinton E. Hetchler,
Mr. Hetchler, where do you reside?
Hudson, Wisconsin.
Okay, and are you the sole member of the plaintiff, Northern ATMs LLC?
Yes, I am.
What's the business of Northern ATMs LLC?
Placing ATMs in premises and various business.
Ladies and gents, meet Exhibit AA placement agreement signed, sealed, and delivered. And in civil court, a signed contract is practically gold. This document could make or break this entire case.
And providing cash for their needs.
Are those ATMs that Northern ATMs LLC owns?
Yes.
And how many ATMs do you have out there placed?
Over 100.
Are these generally in bars, restaurants, gas stations, etc.?
Yes, they are.
Did you have an ATM that was placed at What the Heck Bar?
Yes, I did.
And where was that located?
Spooner, Wisconsin.
Okay, and
Excuse me, sorry.
do you see Mr. Suznowski here today?
I do, yes.
Is he the owner of What the Heck Bar?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you some exhibits. May I approach on it?
You may.
First exhibit is number 1. Mr. Hetchler, what is that?
That is the placement agreement that is signed by each establishment.
What's the date on that placement agreement?
2nd of January of 24.
And if you flip to the second page, who signed the placement agreement on behalf of What the Heck Bar?
Joseph Suznowski, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no emails, no texts, no hint that Joe tried to cancel this contract. That means it stayed in full force, legally binding right up until the fire. And when it comes to damages, that's a massive detail.
Did you also sign the agreement on behalf of Northern ATMs LLC?
Yes, I did.
And was this agreement signed on the date that you placed the ATM?
The ATM had been placed there. It was signed the date that Joe and I met to sign the ATM and and he bought the ATM bought the establishment from somebody else.
Okay. And did you give him the ATM placement agreement in advance so that he could read it?
I gave it to him the day that we met.
Okay. And did he read through it?
He took it into his office and made a copy of it, and so my guess is that he read through it, yes.
Okay. And he made a copy of it, signed it, and gave it back to you?
Yes, he did.
Was the ATM at the What the Heck bar all the way up until July 28th of 2024 when there was a fire at the premises?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And at any point between January 2 of 2024 when this agreement was signed and July 28th of 2024, did Mr. Cisnewski at any time attempt?
Smart move here. Clint calls Joe after the fire. Sympathy first, strategy second. He checks in on Joe, then immediately reminds him, protect the ATM. That phone call, it's going to come back as critical evidence.
Cancel this contract.
No, he did not.
Was the ATM placement agreement in full force and effect on July 28, 2024?
Yes, it was.
I'd like you to flip to the second page of that contract. And at paragraph 14, does it require the business owner to maintain insurance?
Yes, it does.
Specifically in the second sentence of that paragraph, does it require the business owner to maintain casualty insurance for the replacement value of the ATM?
Yes, it does.
What is the replacement value of the ATM? Is it the cost of the machine and the cash?
Cost machine, cash, and the other items to protect the ATM.
How often do you fill the machines with cash?
It's on a as-needed basis, but typically 1 to 2 weeks, every ATM gets visited.
Did Mr. Cisnewski or anybody else on behalf of the What the Heck bar ever inform you that the machine was not insured?
No.
Okay. Was there a fire at the premises at July 28 of 2024?
Yes.
I ask you to flip to exhibit number 3. Is that a report that you downloaded off the internet indicating that there was an alarm for a fire at the What the Heck bar at 1:45 a.m. Sunday morning, July 28th of 2024?
Yes.
When did you learn about the fire?
I learned about it on the 28th.
The day of the fire?
Yeah.
How did you learn about it?
Somebody called me and told me that What the Heck had burnt.
Okay, and what did you do?
Wait a second. No cash left in the ATM. Someone allegedly used an excavator to rip it open. This just escalated from a property damage case to a potential theft under the cover of disaster. You can't make this stuff up.
I called Joseph.
Mr. Cisnewski,
Yes.
did you talk to him?
I did talk to him.
And what did you tell him?
I asked him if the ATM, how he was, and that I was sorry that the bar burnt, and I asked to make sure that the ATM was protected and that it was placed when it was found in the garage that's on the premises still.
Okay. And did he indicate that he would do so?
Yes, he did.
Did you go up to visit the site at any point after that initial phone call with Mr. Cisnewski?
I went the next day to look at it, yes.
Would have been Monday, July 29 of 2024?
Yes, it was.
And when you went to the site, were you able to speak to Mr. Cisnewski on that date?
No, I was not.
Were you able to speak to anybody on behalf of What the Heck bar?
There was nobody there.
Okay. And what did you observe when you got to the site?
A pile of rubble.
Okay. Was there anybody there?
There was no one there.
Okay. And were you able to observe your ATM on that date?
No, I wasn't. It was in the rubble.
Did you follow up with Mr. Cisnewski at any time after that?
I did. I sent him an email I think it was email or text anyway, that he was supposed to secure the ATM when he cleaned up the rubble.
Okay. And when was it that you next spoke to Mr. Cisnewski?
I don't recall.
Okay. Did you speak to him again after that initial conversation on the day of the fire where you told him to protect the machine?
Yes, I did.
When?
I don't know the exact day.
Was it a few weeks later?
Yes, it was. Yep.
Did you make a return visit to the site after that initial visit that you made on July 29?
I did, yes, and there was nothing left out there.
Okay. When was that?
I don't remember the exact day of that.
Okay. Was it within a couple of weeks of the fire?
It was within 3 weeks, something like that, yes.
Did you speak to Mr. Cisnowski the next time you went to
I
the scene?
asked him where the ATM was, and he said it was piled up in the rubble and disposed of and whatever, and there was nothing there.
Here's where things start to get suspicious. No fire damage inside the ATM, wires intact, plastic coating untouched. If the fire didn't destroy it, ... What did? This points to one conclusion. Someone opened it before the flames ever showed up.
There's no cash there.
Yeah. And how did he know there was no cash there?
Said they opened up the ATM with an excavator.
Mr. Cisnowski told you that?
Yes. And so did the guy that was on the site with, all I can say is long hair. I don't know his name.
Okay. Do you see him in the courtroom
I
today?
do, yes. He's sitting in second seat from the left.
And what did he tell you?
He said there was nothing there. There's no money. They opened it up. There was nothing there.
Okay.
That they used an excavator or a bobcat, something to that effect.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to go back to exhibit number 2. And number 2 has a number of subparts. There is A through I.
Yes.
What are those?
This is a condition the ATM was returned to me in after I asked for it back, and they finally returned it to me. They left it sitting, left it on the site there, whatever, set it next to the bar.
Okay.
Or next to the garage that was left standing.
Who took these pictures?
I did.
And these pictures represent the condition that the ATM was in when you saw it.
This is how it was returned to me.
Okay, so if you take a look at exhibit 2A, what does that reveal?
That shows that there was no fire inside of the ATM cash box. There's no burn marks. It's clearly just an overheated metal box. There's no flame. There's also a missing lock in that picture.
Okay, so when you speak of a cash box, is that what we see in blue?
Yes,
Okay, that's the cash box.
that is that's called a cassette, and that's what holds the cash tightly squeezed together.
So there's a front part to it, and then there's a divider, and then a back part. Where would the cash sit?
The front part is where the rejects go. The back part that's sliding into that area is where the actual cash sits.
When you viewed the machine and took these pictures, was there any evidence